Hello everyone and welcome back to TK Resells. I am TK and this is my channel all about my journey as a part-time reseller. If you watched any of these before or you wandered onto this, things that you will see, me going to estate sales, me going to shops looking for stuff to resell, garage sales, estate sales, auctions. I go to anywhere where I could pick up stuff for relatively cheap, and then I try and flip them on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, Poshmark, just about any of the platforms that I could flip them, basically. Right now I do Poshmark, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and I started posting stuff on Depop. So I haven't sold anything on Depop yet, but I've been getting a lot of likes. Anyway, in this video, I am going to list 5 items, and I'm going to walk you guys through the steps. So we've got 3 VHSs to list, and then I've got 2 shirts that I want to kind of walk you guys through and give you a little bit of help on how to list things and get the most out of your listings. So let me get that set up and we will get right down into it. So we will see you in 1 minute. All right. So like I said, we're going to list 5 items, 3 VHSs that we found today, and then we're going to do 2 shirts. So with anything that has a barcode, the easiest thing to do is to scan the barcode and use that. So I want to pull up my eBay account. I'm going to go to the upper right hand corner, this little camera right here. I'm going to hit that. It's going to give me a little scan barcode, so I'm going to hit that. Then I'm going to turn over, we're going to do a Bug's Life first. I'm going to turn over a Bug's Life, and you heard the sound. It searched for all the Bug's Life that are listed right now. And I'm going to filter it. I'm going to put condition is brand new. And then we're going to see how many we have that are brand new and what they're actually selling for. All right, well, these are what they're offering right now. 90 bucks for all 5, 100 bucks for one, 337 for one. We have the one with the purple guy. It's around a $10 to $12 item. But then we have one more filter. We have another filter that we could hit. We could hit what it's sold for, and that's what we're going to use. So we're going to go to sold items, hit that, and then go back and look. So we could see that this is the purple guy that we have right here, and we could see that it sold for $9.95 with free shipping. So that's where I'm going to list mine at, right around that $9.95. I'll probably list it for 12 bucks because I usually take offers on this kind of stuff. So I'm going to click on their little option, and I'm going to hit this sell one like this. So I hit that, and it's generating the options for this thing. So now we have to take pictures, right? So I'm going to set this little guy up, take a couple pictures, front and back, make sure it's sealed and everybody could see it. Front, oops, back, seam, so you could see that the plastic is still attached. So we did the front, we did the back, and we did the seam. One part of the seam actually has some writing on it, and I don't know if it'll come out in there. Yeah, you can probably see it. It actually does. You can see it right there. So I took 4 pictures, front, back, side, and the clamshell, just to make sure that everybody, you get to see what you're actually buying. So then we go to the title, and I want to change things just a little bit. They have some crazy numbers in here. I don't really want those numbers, so I'm going to take them out. So it says Disney Pixar's A Bug's Life dot cover variations VHS new. I like to put in sealed, and I don't like to use capital letters for the whole thing. Like to start a new one, I don't mind having the capital letter, but I don't like it all the way through. So I got to change that. That's what I'm doing currently. It's just good grammar too. All right, so we changed it. Disney Pixar A Bug's Life dot cover variation VHS 1999 new sealed. Just trying to think of other things that are going on in here. Disney Pixar, trying to there's coupons on the back, so I'll put in coupons. Oh, and I guess the tags are still on it, so I'll put new with tags as well. So there's going to be our title for the first one. I don't know if you guys could read it. The light is kind of wonky here. So it says Disney Pixar Bugs Life dot cover variation VHS 1999 new sealed coupons NWT. So we're going to roll with that. So the title's done. Just going to look through the item specifics. Make sure everything is okay. Everything looks good. So I use a custom SKU to tell me how much I paid for the item and where I'm storing the item. In this case, I paid about $1 for this, so I put $1 in there, and I'm gonna go put it on my top shelf with all my other VHSs. So that's what my custom SKU looks like. So everything looks good. Category, movie descriptions. I mean, I'm just going to retype that it's sealed. Never opened. Original plastic, still intact. And then I'm going to say, please see pictures for details. And then I'm not going to do auction. I'm going to do a strictly buy it now. And I said $12. So usually I don't like putting just $12 on there. I like doing just a little bit less than $12. So I'm going to put $11.81 on mine. 81 cents is just random. It's been working for me, so I stick with it. And then I will allow offers to $10. Now we also have to do shipping. So this has media mail already put in. That's what I would use. I'm going to put in international shipping. So I go to eBay International, and then local pickup. I'll put it in there. I've only had 2 or 3 local pickups in 3 years. So it's not really something I worry about. Are we going to pay for shipping, or are we going to make them pay for shipping? I'm going to leave it as them paying for shipping for now, and we'll see how that goes. And then I always use Sell It Faster. I put everything that I have at 2%. So I'm changing this to 2%. I don't know how much that makes a difference, or if it doesn't, or whatever, but 2% is a good little number for me. And then I'm going to list the item. And my cat's crying. Uh-oh. It's in the cards coupons category? What? This, I don't know. Let's try it again. List it for free. Coupons are only in the gift card coupon. What? Okay, so I'm getting this listing error. So we might have to make this a draft and save it for later. So that's what we'll do. I'll save it for later and try again. So that was the VHS, right? I'm not going to make you guys go through all 2 of them. I'm just going to finish up those, and then I'm going to come back and I'll show you a shirt, because we're already getting along in this process. So, all right, give me 1 second and I'll get a shirt run. All right, next up, we're going to try and list this t-shirt here. Now, I figured out what was wrong with the listing that I had to save. In the title, it said coupon, and they warned me that I couldn't put coupon in the title, so I had to go back and reset it. So let's get to this. This is a t-shirt. It's a large. It is a Pablo Escobar 187 something something whatever size large, all over print because it has all this crazy stuff on the back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take measurements, and I'll show you right off the bat. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna take pictures yet. I'm gonna take measurements. So my work area, clean it up just a little bit. It says cocaine and caviar. So let me flip you around real quick. This is my little work area. So I'm going to measure from this point here all the way across to this point here. And then I'm going to measure from this point here all the way down to the ending of the shirt over here. And I'm going to put it on this little board, and I'm going to take a picture with it, and that's how we're going to give them dimensions. So let me turn you back around, get you set up again. So the first measurement that I do is pit to pit, and that's left to right, side to side, whatever you want to call it. And this shirt is about 21 inches pit to pit. That's a normal size for a large. So I'm going to take my board and erase what I had on there before. And pit to pit, 21 inches. And now we got to measure from top to bottom, from that little top nook to the bottom of the shirt. So top to the bottom, we got about 29 inches. So I write it on my little whiteboard. Now I fold up the shirt so I could take a picture of it next to the measurements, and that way there people see the shirt and they see the measurements. So I will show you this again. This is what it looks like on my listing. So you got the numbers, blah blah blah, and you got the shirt. So I usually put this as the last picture because it gives the sizing basically. So now I gotta populate one of those listings. So let me turn you off and I'll get you going again. So hold on. Okay, I populated a Pablo Escobar shirt. It's not the exact same one, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of adjusting to it. So I showed you the first picture, the pit to pit, top to bottom with the shirt. That's how I'm gonna rock it. That's gonna be the last picture I put up. Now I'm gonna start taking pictures of the size, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna lay it down on the ground. I do flat pictures. So I'll show you what it looks like. Lay it out flat just like that, and I'm gonna take that as a picture. Okay, so let me go do that. I'm gonna flip it over and take a picture of the back because it actually has a pretty cool back. So let's get to it. Take a close-up of the face. I'm going to take a close-up of the face because that's going to be my first picture. That's going to be the first thing that people see, and I want to catch their eye. So that's why that is first. Okay, so now I flip the shirt over, and this is the back of the shirt. Cocaine and caviar, goons and ratchet. So it was a very cool shirt. I was excited. I paid up a little bit for it, but I think it's gonna go for a good price. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So front, back, size, measurements. That's what I just did. So now I'm gonna just kind of fold it so we could see the best part of this, and that's gonna be his face, right? At least that's what most people want to see. They just want to see his face. So I'm going to show you again. This is what it's going to look like when I take a picture of it. this is going to be like the 6th picture, not the last picture, but right before the picture. So how I like to do it is attention grabber first, then a backed up shot of the whole shirt, then the back of the shirt, and then a reminder, which would be this fold, and then sizes. That's how I like to list my shirts. So I've actually got 6 pictures. So this listing that I used only works for part of what I want, so I'm gonna erase this stuff. So we're gonna put Pablo Escobar, because that is the shirt, and this is what they have. I don't know if you guys could see that. It just says black t-shirt. So I'm gonna put in some more details. I'm gonna put in Pablo Escobar cocaine and caviar. Cocaine and caviar, and then what was that saying on the back? Goons and ratchet. I want to try and put in as many keywords as I can, and this is stuff that people actually look for. So goons, ratchets, black t-shirt, then by the company, size, and then company. It's a large black t-shirt, large, and the company is 187 Legendary Kings. It's not gonna all fit, so we'll have to come up with something. 187 Legend. Yeah, that's 187 Legendary is gonna be our listing now for this t-shirt is Pablo Escobar, cocaine and caviar, goons ratchet, black t-shirt, large, 187 Legendary. That's our title. That's what we're going with. And you know, that's hitting a bunch of keywords. We're telling you what color it is, we're telling you who it is, we're telling you the words, we're telling you the size and who made it. So that's a lot. So now I'm going to reorder my pictures. I'm going to put the measurements last with the tag last. Those are the 2 that I like to put last, if I can get there. Okay. Just adjusting the pictures because some of them are upside down, backwards, and whatever. But all right, so my first picture is going to be the attention grabber, right? So that's going to be that main photo. Then the next one is a little bit back up of it. Then it's the back, and then again it's the attention grabber, and then we're going to get size, and then we're going to get measurements. So that's how I like to order my pictures. Like, I always want that first one to be the attention grabber. Like, you got to have this shirt, and here's the great graphic. So that's why I like using that. 187. So yeah, those are all the photos. Now I got to go through and try and figure out if 187 Legendary Kings is an actual brand. That's what I'm going to go with. We'll see what happens. It is a large. These are all the item specifics that I'm putting in. Money, we don't want DJ Cat. Go cocaine. We go caviar. We're still putting keywords into the theme. Short sleeves, solid, all, yeah, blah blah blah, crew neck, blah. We're getting rid of this Pablo Escobar cotton. They put DGK, I don't even know what that is. Alright, so those are all the item specifics. We got them all taken care of. Again, in my custom SKU, that little right there, that's how much I'm gonna pay. I paid for it and where I'm putting it. So this is actually going to be number 1. This is going to be KK number 1. That's where I'm going to be putting it in my inventory. So I put the price I paid for the shirt and where I'm going to put it in my custom SKU. So when I sell it, I could just go to my bin that's labeled KK and pull the shirt out and get it out of here. So now we have to come up with a price. Men's clothing t-shirt, perfect. Oh, description, I guess we got to do. So for description, there's nothing wrong with the shirt, so I'm going to put perfect condition. I'm going to tell them, or I'm going to describe, no stains, no rips or pulls. Awesome looking t-shirt. It's almost an all over print, so I could probably get away with saying all over print. I'm not going to put that in there because that might be a little bit misleading, so I'm just going to go with what it is. And then at the end, I like to put my pit to pit measurements, which is the board, just so people know, because some people read and don't actually look at everything. So if there's ever any doubt, I could pull this up and say, look, it's right here. It's all in the listing. All right, so here is my listing. That's the details of the listing. I don't know if you guys could read that, but it says Pablo Escobar, cocaine and caviar, goons, ratchets, black t-shirt, large, 187 legendary, perfect condition, no stains, rips or pulls, awesome looking t-shirt. Pit to pit, 21 inches. I need a space. Top to bottom, 29 inches. All measurements are approximate. Please see pics for details. So the description is good. I'll leave it at that. Now, this shirt is not up for sale. There's other shirts that are like it, but this is the only one like this. So I could set the price as high or as low as I want to. Pablo Escobar is actually kind of a sought after criminal, basically. Like, a lot of people want his t-shirts and stuff like that. So I'm thinking of listing this shirt for 50 bucks or around there. So it'll probably be $49.81. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna list it for $49.81. I'm gonna make it $54.81, and then I'm gonna put options, offers, and I'm gonna allow offers, and my minimum offer is gonna be 50. So and then we have delivery, which is usually right around, this shirt might actually be a little bit heavier than what they have listed. They have listed 6 ounces. This one feels more like a 10-ounce t-shirt to me. There's a lot of printing on it. So let me weigh it just to be safe. It's right at 8 ounces, so I'm not going to change anything. I am going to ship international just by clicking the button, selecting a service. Standard delivery is what I always choose, and then local pickup, again, we did that on the VHS. So all right, again, promoted listing, I always do 2% on everything. I don't know if it makes a difference, but that's just what I've been doing. So going over my stuff real quick, here's the listing summary, there's the pictures. Remember, we want the big face picture right off the bat, then a little bit back, and then just, you know, all the way through. Title, Pablo Escobar, cocaine and caviar, goons ratchet, black t-shirt, large, 187 legendary. Looks good. Item specifics, yes. Category, yes. Description, we pulled that off. Pricing, okay. I think we're ready to go. So yeah, so then at the very bottom it gets, you know, you could list your items. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to list my item, and sooner or later it's a success. So that's how I listed a t-shirt right there. You guys are with me the whole way. Now, Usually it's faster, but I was taking steps and I was trying to explain to you guys how I do it, why I do it, what purpose I'm doing it for. So I'm glad you guys got to watch. If you are interested in a Pablo Escobar, I'd do $40 for a viewer if they wanted it. So we'll have to talk about shipping, something like that. But 40. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys for this one. Thanks for watching. Let me come right. All right, guys, that was 2 listings. I did a VHS for you, and I did a Pablo Escobar. Like I said, usually it goes a lot faster, but I was slowing down, and I wanted you guys to get the feel of how it is to list something. So usually it takes me, I don't know, like maybe 5 minutes to do a VHS and maybe 10 minutes to do a t-shirt. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you learned a little something. I'm always trying to get faster and better at doing these things, and if I could help somebody else out as well, that is a great thing. So let me know what you guys think. If I did something wrong, let me know. Like I said, I'm always trying to learn. So with that, let's put an end to this one, and I'll say thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. I love having you guys as fans, and as always, let's try and pay it forward. Let's do something nice for a stranger. Let's pick up somebody that needs a ride. Let's buy somebody a coffee. Let's give somebody a compliment that they weren't expecting. So let's just try and make this world a better place to live in, one compliment, one act, one whatever at a time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.